Greetings of the day. I'm Amisha Srivastav and I'm here to speak on the topic, Are we independent? Twice every year, the heart of every Indian is full with national pride and patriotism. Every time Ma Tujhe Salam plays, goosebumps arise. However, along with this heavenly feeling, there is a nagging thought at the back of our mind that asks us, are we really independent? In its true sense. Yes, we did successfully claim our sovereignty from foreign rule many years ago. But did it also ensure right and freedom to live in a dignified manner? For last 73 years, we have heard the Prime Minister say the same thing over and over again. Yes, we have come a very long way, but poverty is still an issue. We had more than 70 years to eradicate this social problem. However, still more than 300 million people go to sleep every night without their basic needs being met. We are a part of the largest democracy in the world, one with the longest written constitution that spells out all our fundamental rights to us. But is everyone aware about them? Being a student, I will begin with right to education. Every child under the age of 14 is required to have his or her elementary education. But haven't we seen half-naked, impoverished kids selling knickknacks on traffic signals? Instead of formulating new plans, why don't we focus on the old ones so that they reach the grassroots level? Another evil in my view is female feticide. According to me, all these talks about women empowerment are totally useless because how can we empower women if they are scared of giving birth to a girl child even in 21st century? Who will we empower if there would be no women left in this country? Another pertinent right is freedom of religion. It is important not because it is about religion but because it is about freedom. India was characterized by the US Commission of International Religious Freedom as country of particular concern. This listing hasn't come as a total shock because of all the paltry efforts made to curb religious hatred. Our government needs to understand that along with economic development, we need rule of law and communal harmony to ensure proper running of the democracy. Lastly, I would like to talk about the law of sedition. Sedition is a colonial law designed to suppress all the freedom movements. But why do we still need it in a democracy? On responding to a petition on the vagueness of this law, Chief Justice N.V. Ramana mentioned that this law is just like handing over a saw to a carpenter, and he, instead of cutting just one tree, wipes down a whole forest. This is the era of metro cities and multiplexes, an era where shoes are sold in air-conditioned rooms while tricolor is sold on streets. Until and unless we stop serving ourselves and thinking about ourselves, we cannot achieve total independence in its true sense. The day when women will be safe on the street, there would be no more communal violence, and everyone would be aware of their rights, would be the day India will be independent in its true sense. Now I would like to sign off with Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, and most importantly, Jai Manav. Thank you.